Alright, so Batman, the Dawnbreaker. Final video of this dark metal one-shot themed week. I'm assuming they're going to be doing more of these metal tie-ins, and if so, I will be reviewing them. But next week I will be doing other issues. I will be doing the White Knight. I don't know what else I will do. I might do Hack Slash and Vampirella, since that was an issue I was looking forward towards. But yeah, we got Batman Dawnbreaker. So this is like the Green Lantern version. So we had the Flash version, Cyborg version, now the Green Lantern version. And this one's actually drawn by Ethan Van Sciver, who's actually one of the few comic book pros that I actually follow on Twitter. And that's just because he doesn't really discuss politics. He just kind of talks about his work, and he posts artwork and stuff like that. And I really appreciate him doing that. I really respect him for that. So I gave him a follow, especially since I actually really enjoy his artwork. So it's very nice to follow a comic book pro who's really fucking good at their job and has decided, you know what, you guys are right. I shouldn't be using my platform to browbeat you with politics. Instead, I will just talk about comics, and that's it. And I really like that. Sorry for this little ramble, but I have to give him my props for that. So Ethan Van Sciver, I doubt you're ever gonna watch this video, but if you do, thanks, buddy. Thanks for putting comic books first. Thanks for not using a platform to project your politics. Thanks for just putting up excellent artwork and actually being friendly with the fans. Like when the fans ask you questions and stuff like that, you're not one of those that ignores them or belittles them or anything like that. You're actually very engaging. So I have to give you my thumbs up for that. But yeah, let's get to the comics. So this is Earth 32. We get basically the origin story of Green Lantern, who I guess, does this make him the youngest version of the dark metal Batman? Because this one seems to be like a teenager. But it starts with him as a kid, and then of course we see him. We see his parents getting killed. Nothing different there. The only difference is that moment of seeing his parents died. That moment made him abandon fear altogether, and because of that, he becomes a Green Lantern. You have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps. So Bruce Wayne, rather than becoming the Batman, he becomes a Green Lantern, and he uses a Green Lantern to kill people. Like the first thing he does is he goes after the guy who killed his parents, and he tries to use the green construct to attack him. But of course, first law of Green Lantern Corps is that lethal force is not permitted. But Bruce Wayne is able to overpower the ring with his willpower. He willpowers the hell out of the ring, and to the point where it enables lethal force, and he's just like in complete control of the ring. And he basically sends demonic constructs to attack his parents' killer, and melts his skin off. And I'm like, God damn! I say this in every video this week, but man, this event is freaking brutal. I love it. Freaking enjoying the hell out of this event. I mean, seriously, you get a Green Lantern that creates demons, face melting demons out of his construct. How badass is that? So yeah, he flies back to his parents, and then he animates them briefly, but then he realizes that that's even more horrifying than if they were just dead. So he runs away. I should say he flies away. And then kind of like in all the other, kind of like in the Flash Batman, we see a montage of Batman just going around murdering all of the rogue galleries characters. I feel weird saying rogue gallery. He goes around murdering all the villains, all the classic villains like Scarecrow, Penguin, and yeah, the way he kills Penguin is, oh my god. So he butchers Penguin's henchmen, And then Penguin's all that's left. He grabs Penguin, flies him up into space, and then just leaves him there. And then of course, like the breeze comes and just rips Penguin into pieces. And look at that. It doesn't even rip him in half. It like just almost slices him open, and like his entrails just kind of fly out. Like I said, freaking brutal. And I love it. And man, the art, like I said, the artwork is freaking amazing. Yeah. Oh, it's just so funny. Like Marvel seems to be going. I don't know if this is just like they're trying to target kids or if it's just that their writers are just brain dead. But reading a Marvel comic is like just like reading like a kid's book, but not even like a intelligent kid's book, but just like one of those like stupid like, oh look, it's a clock. Tick tock says the clock. Here's a mouse. Cheep cheep says the mouse. Like like those kind of books that doesn't require any kind of brain power whatsoever. That's Marvel. Meanwhile, like DC is just like, yeah, we're gonna have Penguin fly up in space and be bisected by comets. We're going to crucify the Riddler on a giant question mark. We're going to decapitate Cyborg. Like DC is just like no fucks given, and I love it. Jim Gordon is talking with Bruce about basically how he's going too far. Like he even killed Detective Bullock. And Bruce basically says, you have a daughter, right? Well, it's kind of sad that she's going to have to grow up alone. And he vaporizes Jim Gordon. Yeah. Yeah. Batman vaporizes Jim Gordon. And then, of course, all the Green Lanterns show up. And, like, I hope if Ethan Van Sciver sees this video, I hope he doesn't try to flag me, because I don't want to show too many panels, but his artwork is just so fantastic that I have to show some of this because of how great it is. But I usually tend to not like showing full page panels or just full pages in general, just because. But I have to show this one. Look at this. So we have the Green Lantern show up, and then Bruce just constructs something out of a Lovecraftian story. Like something out of the mind of H.P. Lovecraft. He constructs it out of his ring. And I'm just like, you know what? I know this is just a one shot. And I know this character will be appearing in the Dark Metal event. But it doesn't even have to be this character. But I want to see a character like this. I continue on. I want to see someone who like just creates like these Lovecraftian demonic entities to attack his opponents. The only reason why I say I don't want to see this character is because, like I said, I'm not like the biggest fan of Bruce Wayne or Batman in general. Even if he's like dark version of Batman like this. Then again, I mean, while he did start off kind of whiny at first, he is becoming pretty cool as this issue goes on. And just very like no fucks given, very apathetic, just basically brutalizing everybody. And I love the hell out of his powers. Like this, oh man, like I can stare at this page forever. I love the fact that he's using his ring to create these like Lovecraftian demonic entities. It's just so cool. I want to see something like this keep going. Like I want something like this to become like its own series. It doesn't even have to be this character. It can just be any character. I want to see some kind of like, I want to see like a horror character using demonic beings right out of a like H.P. Lovecraft book, and he uses them to like fight his opponents. Like that's just, I'm sure there might be something out there. And if you guys do know something like that, please let me know. I totally want to see it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Darkness. I never read the comic books, but I played the video games. I guess it's kind of like that. Batman, because Batman does use in this issue, Batman uses the dark to attack his opponents. Like when he was killing the Penguin's henchmen, he basically shut out the lights and kind of surrounded everybody in darkness, and that's how he killed everybody. Basically, he's the antithesis to the Green Lanterns using their light. But yeah, I kind of rambling on this, but I love this panel. But yeah, look at this. The decapitation continues. There was Scarecrow got decapitated in the Red Menace. We had Cyborg get decapitated in the Murder Machine. And now we get one of the Guardians being decapitated in Dawnbreaker. Like I said, fucking brutal as hell. Oh man. And I also like this page right here. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I like the whole Bruce Wayne transforming as Batman is because the bats are like flying in front of his lantern, and the shadows they cast, like they cast bat shadows over him, and it's almost like the bat shadows kind of envelope him until he becomes Batman the Dawnbreaker. I was like, that's such a cool transition. I think this is gonna be I would say Dawnbreaker is my favorite of the metal one shots so far. Artwork is great. Freaking love his powers, and then just like stuff like that, just like those transitions are just so cool. But yeah, Batman's universe basically gets destroyed, and or should I say Dawnbreaker's universe basically gets destroyed, and then we have this Joker Batman who all he says is call me the man who laughs. So I guess that's the name I can refer to him as. So we have the man who laughs with his demonic goblin Robins. And he does the same that he's done with the other two Batmans that we've seen so far, where he basically says, serve my lord Barbados, and in return, we will bring back your family. So of course, Dawnbreaker accepts, and we see him get teleported to the I'm assuming the canon universe, where he tries to initiate a blackout on Coast City when Hal Jordan arrives, and yeah, we get more of the demonic entities. Have I mentioned how much I love this power? Like, I know Ethan Van Sciver does commissions. If I ever had the money to spare, I would definitely ask him if he can commission me like something like this, just like, the whole like demonic entities from the Dawnbreaker. It's just they're just so cool looking. I can't stop gushing. I'm sorry. But yeah, they attack Hal Jordan, and then just before he dies, Dr. Fate arrives and takes him away. So this whole Dr. Fate thing kind of reminds me of Doctor Strange from Venomverse, where he basically just arrives and like teleports other versions of characters, of the Marvel characters, into this like specific universe to battle an entity. I'm assuming that's what's going on. Like Dr. Fate is like teleporting all these like heroes, and he's gonna like basically create an army to fight these evil Batmans. So yeah, with Hal Jordan gone, Dawnbreaker basically uses his ring to attack the city, and that's how it ends. So yeah, that's the end of Dawnbreaker. I'd have to say of the 3 issues that I reviewed this week, this one would be my favorite. Yeah, the cool artwork, good writing, amazing abilities that I want to see we keep going. For anyone who's read all 3 issues, which one would you guys say is your favorite? And also, like I kind of went on that loving ramble about about how much I love the Dawnbreaker's powers. Are there any characters similar to that? Like any characters with similar powers, where I basically create like demonic entities to fight for them? If so, let me know, because I would definitely love to check that out. But yeah, that's the end of the Dark Metal one-shots for now. I'm assuming there's going to be more, and when they are, I will be doing more videos for them. But next week I will be doing I'll be doing the White Knight, and I don't know what else I'll do. I might do Hack Slash and Vampirella. I might do a Marvel. There's actually a Marvel issue that I read that I've actually enjoyed. I know, I'm surprised too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.